We're at the Ben Motorsport Park for round 1
in his pussy wagon
in the XL series, eh? First up, driver's briefing. What's up to driver's briefing, Ben?
We go shunt Matt.
It is so good to be back for round 1 of this series at the Ben Motorsport Park. Unfortunately though, it was quite the average start for practice because my car decided it didn't want to be a car anymore, or otherwise the engine didn't want to be. My oil pressure sensor was going off at me 0, then back to normal, and obviously in this situation your best case is to pull in and not try and ignore it. Last thing I need is a blown engine. So practice was off to a bad start.
Same thing from the last test day. Oil pressure light keeps going straight to 0 after it's warmed up. I mean, it could just be a faulty sensor, and I hope it is, but I'm not taking a risk out there. Brought it back in, gonna try and figure out what's going on. So this is the part that Ben has changed. As you can see, this is a oil temp sensor. So there was a bit of thread tape in there. High chance we are getting a bad reading, and that's exactly what we want, because it means that the problem was just a sensor. So we're gonna go out for the next session and see how the car goes. Practice wrapped up here at the Ben. I'm just so glad it was a wire that was the issue, my oil pressure. I spent so much time messing around here and not getting laps, so tomorrow's going to be tricky. One notable car I do want to pick out on, and it's had a bit of damage after an accident in practice. This is my favourite livery for 2026. The KFC Mitchum 34XL. Cole over here, mate. What a killer livery.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I don't know, just got a good proposal, I guess.
So there you go, guys. This is my favourite pick for this season. He's got a fast red rocket, and KFC on the side of an XL makes me hungry. You're on the tools, you're busy, aren't you?
I am.
You had enough?
I didn't really want to be on the tools this early, I must admit, but I will be right. Tomorrow's another day.
All the bad luck for these guys, hopefully over. I love seeing cars like that. It's just so cool, and it just suits on a shitbox XL so perfectly. Ben, you must be keen for pub
Beers.
Show me those hands. Wow, wow, wow. That is dirty. Actually, this is another cool thing I just noticed. The number 61 car, Jacob Langs. You want to see what my favorite sticker is on his car? This sticker. See you later, alligator. Probably got defected 5 years ago, but now it's a race car, so sucked in, that won't be off defect anytime soon. Jesus! Ben just went for my arsehole. Saturday morning, first up for 8:30 qualifying. A top 8 would be nice. It's gonna be cold and a bit slippery, so let's hope we can actually have some pace. Isn't that right?
Yep, number one.
Fix the result problem now.
Qualifying did not last long. We had a car that went off in the first lap, causing a red flag, which meant our timer was reduced heavily. This only gave us 1 lap, but because half the cars in front hadn't seen the red flag or had already gone past, I was going to be 3rd in the field. My lap wasn't the greatest. I did miss the toe from Asher Johnston in front, but nevertheless, it wasn't that bad.
P8 as I wanted to be, and Ben, top 10.
Yeah, boy.
We are close together, so it's gonna be.
I'm gonna hit Matt.
I'll take it.
The top 5 did get away in the early stages of the race, but the battle for 6th place was a lot of fun with Bailey Frid and Dylan Cooper from Tasmania. Somehow I got Dylan on the second to last corner, and I didn't even know it was the last lap, but we made it stick, and a bit of teamwork from the South Australians did count for that. I could have been a bit more aggressive, but we had finished the first race in one piece.
Good morning, guys, and welcome. Sunday, I've got 2 races. First one's at 8:30, next one's at 11:15. So a very early morning, starting P7. I had some really good battles yesterday. I was super happy about that. Pretty fatigued though, So just got to get in there, be smart. I really would love to get that top 5 today if we get lucky, but we got a lot of work to do, so stay tuned. First job, scales.
First couple laps were a lot of fun. Unfortunately, got stuck in my own little battle pack, and then it all went wrong. I went super wide, went into the ditch on the left, which has a massive drop off. This ended up buckling my front wheel, but not just that, I was in the grass for so long, I would have had so much crap in my tyres, and coming into the next corner, I lost it really bad. I don't know how I didn't get tagged there, I'm very lucky, but this cost a lot of time in my race.
Yeah, so a bit unfortunate, but we've got one more race. I'm going to be honest, guys, I don't like the 25-minute races. They get really boring by the end. They really need to do 4 races, 15 minutes long. I think fast XL sprint races are more entertaining. So, yeah, a little bit 50-50 about the format this weekend. It's very slow, but that's life. P7, had a great battle with the young Tassie lad in that Nissan Skyline R31 livery. I buckled another wheel, you probably saw me go off at lap 1, and then my water temp sensor was blowing up, but I just thought I'd keep driving, as you do. Positive weekend, just got a bit more to work on with my driving to get that top 5, but overall, thank you for watching, good fun, keen to come back to the next one, which will be XL Nationals. See you soon.